So what the court didn't say, right, and what the court did not pronounce itself on here was whether Israel is committing genocide or not. It also did not order what South Africa was seeking, and that was an immediate and humanitarian ceasefire. So that would be lamentable to UN officials, including the Secretary General. That has made that a key demand of the narrative you hear from the United Nations in terms of the humanitarian catastrophe that is unfolding in Gaza and the lack of adequate resources that are being deployed in Gaza to meet the commensurate need in terms of the humanitarian needs that so many Palestinians in the enclave are facing. 2.3 million people. You hear about figures between 80 and 90% displaced. You hear about above 60% of residential buildings that have been destroyed, and that speaks to the catastrophe here. So what the court has done has been very narrow, and its narrow order is based on two parties having a dispute in relation to the Genocide Convention of 1948. And so what the court has said is that the State of Israel shall, according to its obligations under the Genocide Convention, take all power to prevent all acts of genocide in terms of Article 2 and 3 of the Convention. What does Article 2 of the Convention say? It talks about acts committed with intent to destroy in whole or in part a national, ethnic, racial or religious group by killing members of the group, causing serious bodily or mental harm to the group, deliberately inflicting on the group conditions of life calculated to bring about the physical destruction of that group in whole or in part, imposing measures intended to prevent births within the group, forcibly transferring children of the group to another group. So very specifically in terms of not just some broad vacuous notion of international law, but essentially what Israel has already signed up to in terms of it being a signatory to the Genocide Convention of 1948. The court is saying, do what you said you would do when you signed the treaty in 1948. And those are the stipulations that the court is seeking to address here.